Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be working on this Operation Right Home sketch. Before we get into the measuring and all that, if this is your first time coming to my channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and then hit the little notification bell. That way you get alerts whenever I upload new content. And if you guys pause here, you can get the measurements, cut out some scraps, and then come join me at the table, okay? We are doing, I want to say I did it as a top folding cardigan. I don't have it right in front of me at the moment, but you can kind of see we have it set up at the top. We're using the same Smitten Kitten and the solid card packs that we've been working on. Now, this time I'm going to be using sentiments from this Colorado craft company stamp set. I love that cupcake, but we're not doing the cupcake today. That may have to be another project. But I use the sentiments, and this one says, "You are my sweetest blessing." And we're going to start layering up. So when it comes to papers like this and all the different patterns, sometimes it can feel a little busy. But what I liked about this one is since it was 3 layers on top of a pattern paper, I figured if I did more solids, then a pattern, and then something that was more solid, that it wouldn't be so eye jarring and annoying to look at. So that's my method on this one. You can always, like I always say, ink your edges. That will give you a natural definition and it will give your eyes places to rest. Because that's usually what happens is when it's a lot of patterns and everything's all over the place, it's like your eyes get tired because it just doesn't know where to look. But if you give it an inked edge, something that kind of like stops your eye from kind of getting to a blurry blend of patterns, it can help. Now, for me, for these particular layers that we're about to do, I did not ink my edges, and because it was only a small amount that was peeking out, that's the only reason, okay? So we're going to start putting this down, and I did put this one up a little bit higher than what it's probably showing in the sketch. It's okay. Sketches are meant to be there for you to do exact, and it's also there for you to just get inspiration from. So you don't always have to do everything to the letter. So if you've, I don't know, everyone's in crafting at different levels and stuff like that, but I always suggest to people, and you'll always see in my videos, I use wet glue and tape runner, and I do that because I need sometimes a little bit of time to be able to pull something back up if I don't lay it down perfectly straight the first time. Okay. There I was showing you that I wanted to make sure that my hearts were in the right direction because it's such a light pattern, color, tone on tone, I guess you would kind of say. It would be very easy to put them on upside down. Not that I've done that. Right. So now what I'm going to do is put some foam tape on the back of the circle. And really, here you could have used the peel-offs that I've used in previous videos. You could put those on each of the layers to give them different dimension or different little sparkle and stuff like that. I didn't because I knew I wanted to use a lot of pearls, which we're going to pull out right now. So this is the Pink and Mane, and I want to say these are the unicorn pearls, and they have sort of like multiple colors. Well, not sort of. They do have multiple colors on each of the pearls. So this one is like a yellow and pink, and then you'll see on the other card I used, I think, the green and blue, and a blue, and sort of like a almost like a pinky color. They're all right there in the tray, and they come in these containers, which is awesome. I did right on top of the lid which one they go to because it's not written on it. So I wanted to be able to tell you guys which one it was. So if you see any handwriting or what looks to be handwriting on it, that was from me. So you can see I was trying to put the pearls kind of down at the bottom, but it just wasn't laying right. And then I was like, you know what? This would just look really pretty, sort of like on top of the pink, almost like a quilted, like little tufts. You know how they do the buttons and stuff. Obviously, you're not going to tuft paper, but it looked better to me in that section. And you'll see, because I did do another version with the pearls in the one I did off camera, and I'm gonna bring it over here once we get these laid down. And again, I'm using the Nuvo pickup tool because that's the only one. Well, no, I do have the Marvy jewel picker, but at the time of doing this video, I don't know where it's at. It's not in its normal spot, which means I've probably hid it from myself. But this is the one I was telling you about. See how I was trying to put them around the sentiment? And it's okay. It's not horrible. But I really liked it in the center with the pink. So there you have it. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure, like I said, that you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have any comments, just leave them down below. I definitely enjoy reading your comments, and I try to make sure to respond to everybody. And I'm so grateful for the community we have, and that you guys are being patient with me while I kind of get it together with doing more videos on the channel. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you with our next video.